The term conspiracy theories was invented after they conspired to kill the president. That's when conspiracy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, conspiracy theory. The term conspiracy theory started getting thrown around right around the time that Kennedy got assassinated.
Wow.
And it was directly because there were so many people that had all these theories. There was all these stories about the shots from the grassy knoll.
Mm-hmm.
And until Dick Gregory went on the Geraldo Rivera show, which I think was 11 years later. What year was it that Dick Gregory went on Geraldo Rivera and showed the Zapruder footage?
Says this was they used
many years later, like at least 8 years later.
Right.
What?
After the assassination.
It says that
What?
they
The
used the term
Zapruder
before
film
that, though.
came
They
late,
used
right?
it before that. Yeah.
But it was a different assassination attempt.
Oh, it was another
yeah.
assassination attempt. Garfield.
Oh,
Interesting. Interesting.
Are we talking-
In 1881. Interesting.
Listed on a piece of paper.
Conspiracy theorist.
Interesting.
Wait, when did the Zapruder film come out?
So they had the Zapruder film. I think his name was Abraham Zapruder. He was at the scene, and he was filming the president as he was driving down. And as he was driving down, he caught the shots. He caught the shot to the neck, and he sees Kennedy holding his neck, and then he sees the head go back and to the left. So 1975. Okay, think about that. The assassination was 63. So
Yeah,
75.
what was in
Crazy.
63? What was in 63?
63, Kennedy was assassinated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like this
But
was
the
Why did
Zapruder
it take
film
that
was
long?
released by Dick Gregory, who is a stand-up comedian.
Wow.
Dick Gregory brought it to the Geraldo Rivera show with this other gentleman, and then they played it for America. And the whole country got to see Kennedy's head go back into the left and this spray of blood. And everybody's like, wait,
This was-
what? What happened? What happened?
Did they ever say why it took so long?
because it's fake. No.
Because it
Well,
was owned.
something's going on.
No. It was owned by Life. So I believe what happened was Zapruder sold it to Life. Life had it and they wouldn't release it. So they thought it was too disturbing, or
Maybe
you
they
have
were
to-
told not to.
We also
time.
have to remember that back then there was no VCRs.
Yeah,
It's very hard to watch something like
Right.
this. You'd have to have one of those reel-to-reel cameras that you could set up and watch. I mean, like, nobody watched films
Yeah.
at home.
Right.
You watched what was on television
Right.
back then. So
Interesting.
when they played that, this was monumental. This is not so, and then you had to be there to see it. You couldn't just pause it. You couldn't rewind it. There was none of that. There was
Right? No DVR.
and you couldn't tell your friends on social media. You had to like go to work the next day and go, "Did you see that
Right.
Geraldo Rivera show?" Which is, by the way, I think it was on late at night too.
I think it actually says good morning or good night. Hold on.
I think it's a. I think
that
it's a
what-
Good night,
late.
America. Yeah, good night.
I think it was a late night show. And
Is that what blew Geraldo up?
No,
Or he was already
Geraldo
big?
was already doing well. He was already an established journalist, which is why he was the host of that show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was late at night, so fucking nobody was watching.
Right.
You know, like a small amount of people were watching. And then they play this, they see it once, they go, "What the fuck did I just see?" And then it takes forever for books to come out.
Sure.
And now you
Strange.
got Tucker Carlson on Fox News saying the CIA killed Kennedy, and you're like, "What did he just say?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did he just say that on TV? Like what?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, imagine how long it took for somebody to find out who the president was before the telegraph type thing.